Hello and welcome to Beer Babies, the podcasting journey where we try and find the best beer money can buy. Today I'm your host, Billy, and I like a lot of beers. And I'm joined today by Will.
Hi, my name's Will, and I like some beers. And I'm joined today by...
Declan. And I don't like beer. I was just leading off what Billy did. I thought we would do the same.
We're a
Man,
fucking mess this morning.
That's some great energy right there.
I like it. Let's keep it going. All right, today I've got a beer for us boys, and it might scare you a little bit because
Why?
black hops.
What is a black hop, Billy?
Well,
Is that too early to ask, actually?
Yeah,
I actually didn't even research what a black hop is, but I just assumed when I saw it would be dark. But also on this can, so this is black hop and it's their GOAT beer, and it is a hazy IPA.
So, Billy, what does GOAT stand for? Like,
See, when I first saw it, I thought it was a beer from GOAT,
As in,
the
like-
brewing company.
Oh, okay, yeah.
GOAT, they make, yeah.
they make very enjoyable beers.
They do, and I saw this, I'm like, well, this is going to be interesting. But no, this is by black hops, and their beer is called GOAT. There you go. And it's nothing to do with a regular GOAT.
Does it stand for greatest of all time? Or?
I'm glad you guys both knew that, because I had to research it. I'm like, why is there dots between the letters? Does it stand for something?
I'm imagining Billy full, like, who is Pepe Silva, like, with all this stuff on the walls, trying to figure out what GOAT stands for.
Or is it like the Fallout 3 goat test?
So do you know how you type something into Google and like, what does this stand for? And it gives you like all those drop downs, and you click one drop down, and then it's got relevant drop downs, and then I just kept going with all these abbreviations. So I got
was the
some
best one
slang
you
for
learned?
it. I got down to Eminem, and the question was Eminem a goat? And then it just kept it. I actually had a lot of fun, so I didn't get much research on this beer because I was just having too much fun online. No, not really. A little bit. So, obviously, so these guys, Black Hops, they do a lot of other beers. This one's a hazy IPA, which I'm very excited for. This was just first brewed for a small batch for an award show, in actually brewing black hops, and it won the gold medal, and it's now become like a favorite drink for people who are into these black hops.
I was a little bit confused there, Billy, because you said black hops, and I'm like, oh, is that a type of hops? But it's the name of the company, or do they exclusively use black hops, which may or may not be a thing?
No, it's
I guess we'll never know.
we'll never know. I could have messed that up. Black men among black hop drinkers. Yeah, you're right. It's nothing to do with black hops at all.
So, but wait, so the company's called Black Hops, but they don't, because so the way you were describing it,
Yeah.
I think it was just the way I was hearing it, was it sounded like you were saying like, oh, they use these magical black hops.
I think they do. I think they use black hops.
I really did Billy dirty as well by the head.
Yeah, that's been rough. I don't know if they
looks
even
like-
did that. I've never seen a
It
beer.
looks like you've slagged in the top of it.
It looks like a lemonade.
Anyway, I don't know if their hops are black, but their company's called Black Hops, so their hops better be black. So these guys do a big range of drinks. So they've got like all their lagers, they've got Indian Pale Ales, they've got a huge bunch. They've also got a season ale. They've got a lot, so I'm very excited. So if this one's pretty good, I'm very excited to maybe check out some of their other beers. What do you guys think?
Yeah, well, I've already had a bit of a taste, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Well, actually, not that surprised, because I think I'm becoming more and more of an IPA sort of guy. I think I'm liking that sort of more like full-bodied flavour to a beer. But this is a nice hazy pale ale. Like, I think it's not super overpowering, but it's definitely like has a strong flavour. What about you, Deck?
I don't know.
Have a big
Yeah.
swallow.
A big
Have
swallow.
a big swallow there, Declan, of this black hops. There better be black hops in this, or I've like really screwed the pooch.
I think it just tastes like a stock standard hazy IPA or an IPA to me. Like there's nothing. It's not breaking any new grounds, but it's still pretty good.
Pretty good. Holy moly. I think we've broken Declan.
Declan, that's very exciting news. And did I mention this is 6% as well? So she'll knock your socks off.
Yeah, so 1.8 standard drinks.
That's
in a
very
can.
large for a small can.
I'm gonna open up to you guys right now. The other day when I was in Hobart, went to the pub for tea and I got a beer.
Whoa.
But it was nothing special. It was literally like Great Northern, so that's like water. I was
Yeah.
like, what do you have on tap? They're like Great Northern, Cascade, and then some other beer that didn't sound very nice, and another beer that didn't sound very nice. I'm like, not a lot to choose from, so I didn't want a
Yeah.
Cascade.
Declan, I'm just so glad you didn't drink a Cascade. You
No
got
way.
Northern Pride,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, exactly. For people at home, we're from Tasmania. We've got our own beer, Bogues. And down south, on the other side of the state, they drink Cascade.
There's lots and lots of breweries in Tasmania, but the two biggest sort of like commercial ones would be your Bogues and your Cascade, and never the two shall meet. That's for sure. So, what do you think, Billy? Have you had a taste yet?
I think I was a bit worried. Like this is just a hazy IPA. It's all good, but then the alcohol content's so high. I thought it would have that kind of taste like someone's dropped a little shot of vodka, like that really alcoholic taste. But I'm
Yeah.
not getting it from this beer. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, definitely. It doesn't have that sort of the sharpness that you get as the alcohol starts to creep up.
Exactly.
And I think that's probably because I don't know. Maybe again, I wish I knew which part of the beer gave it flavor because it's got that strong sort of hoppy taste, and I think maybe that helps to mask the alcohol. And yeah, again, I wish I knew anything about beer because I wonder does the haziness have to do with how long it's brewed, and does that have to do with how strong it is? These are all really, really good questions.
I wish I had the answers for you, but I've got some answers for something else. I got some answers about goats.
Yep.
All right. So
What can you
first,
tell us about goats?
so I was going to tell you about what the abbreviation meant, but you guys already know that. Greatest of all time.
Hey, Billy, what does GOAT stand for?
I'm glad you asked. Greatest of all time, Will.
Oh,
You should know that.
Ah.
See, people say it to me all the time. But when they call you a goat, did you know that's another word, a noun for something else?
What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked, Will. It's actually more of like it's a slang word for a player. It's typically a man who is very active sexually or would like to be and makes it very obvious. So if you're getting called a goat, it's probably not a good thing.
So
A few goats in my
You
day.
old goat.
So if so people call Lionel Messi the footballer a goat, like he's the goat.
Is that why? Because he's a sleazebag?
No,
Or
it's because he's
at
the
least he
best
pretends
player
to-
of all time.
What? That makes
He's
so
the greatest
much
of all
sense.
time.
What other goat facts do you have?
Oh, they're not as fun as that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
come on, lay him on us. We
All
wanna
right,
hear
all
him.
right, all right.
Surely-
How many teeth does a goat have on the roof of its mouth?
how many?
I reckon 25.
Oh, close. Do you want to change your guess?
Close. I'm gonna go 20.
Oh, even closer. It's 0. They don't have any teeth on the roof of their mouths. And
Oh, you mean like here? Or
like
on
none on the top. Like none on the top of their mouth. It's all at the bottom. They're all bottom feeders. Like,
Okay.
they just,
I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't believe you.
can you do it another time?
what's the next fact, Bill?
They're all boring. When giving birth, it's called kidding because obviously they have kids. Kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Yeah,
And
that is fun.
I know. I love to educate you guys, and you know about the slits and everything in their eyes, and what
Oh,
they're
yeah.
for.
No.
So
What are the slits in their eyes?
So
for?
they've got these little like rectangular slits, and they actually go. I'm pretty sure they go with the horizon line. But I learned something because we've talked about something very similar on the show before. But I've also
Have we?
learned
He's right.
I'm wrong. Thanks, Declan. Confirmed,
I couldn't
ladies and
believe it.
gentlemen.
He's right.
And anyway, the slot. So they actually have like a 320-degree angle of view, which I think is kind of ridiculous. It's almost seeing directly behind you. So
That's why.
Declan, can you also fact check that one for me?
I'm trying to look behind me right now. I can't.
Yeah, it's because you don't have slots in your eyes,
Yeah.
man. We got stupid round pupils. What's that good for?
Not
Tunnel
much.
vision. Just tunnel vision.
No wonder why we get eaten by everything else.
How many stomachs do you reckon a goat has?
3.
I'm gonna say 2.5.
Ooh, 4. Both wrong.
Close. So they're almost like a cow.
Oh, this is an interesting one. How many sets of lungs do they have?
2.
2 sets of lungs, so
Yeah.
4 in total.
Yeah. Too much
One.
dead space.
Declan, you are right. They only have one set of lungs, you idiot, Will. What the fuck? Of course, fucking 4 sets of lungs going in there.
Well, like, who's the singer that's got 4 lungs? I thought maybe they were like her. Florence and the Machine. She's got 4 lungs, doesn't she?
Does she really?
I think so. Anyway, don't fact check me.
Don't fact check that. They're also the first domesticated pet. Well,
Really?
they're known to be
I
the first
don't-
domesticated
I
pet.
don't believe that.
And the most popular milk in the world is goat milk.
Is that because it's like used in soap and shit, or
Because it's using... I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Interesting. Those are some very interesting facts.
I'm glad. I love educating you guys. Now, we should probably go back to the beer. And beer babies...
Oh, I forgot we were drinking a beer.
That's
I
the
wish
perfect...
that you brought a goat in.
Yeah.
Just bah.
Next, don't spoil the next episode.
Declan, why do you reckon I brought my big backpack today?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
this a
your
lamb?
backpack-
There's a
your
lamb
back-
shank in there or something.
Your
And
backpack's-
then it cuts to us out in Avondale. It's just hit by a goat.
And now we cut to us seeing you never.
Yeah, let me. Don't worry, I'll cut that in.
So I think on beer bays we have a 6-pack test, and I'm going to give my rating on what's just happened now. It's a good beer to sit back and just gas bag.
About
It's
goats.
about
Nothing
goats.
else.
Anything related
nothing
to goats.
else.
Nothing else. And yeah, it's a non-offensive beer, easily palatable, and yeah, and I really like it. I'm going to give it a. I'm going to give it a 6. I could
you-
easily drink 6 of these.
It really looked like, Billy, you forgot to give it an actual score at the end.
Did I mention it's 6%?
Yeah,
It's those black hops, man.
yeah, those magical black hops.
Oh.
So, Dirk, what do you think of this beer? I don't know. You don't seem to hate it as much as normal.
I think I hadn't had enough of it to drink to be when I said that.
Yep, 6%, baby.
I don't know. The more I keep sipping on it, the bit more bitter it's getting, and I don't have a very bitter palate.
You're a sweet, sweet boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just your
exactly.
personality that's bitter.
Exactly. I'm already bitter enough as it is. So yeah, I don't think I'd be able to drink a lot of this simply because I am a sweetheart at heart.
Yeah,
I'm
sweetheart
a
at
sweetheart
heart.
at heart. That should be the abbreviation.
Yeah. That's the quote of the episode.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to drink a lot of this because I don't like it. And it's not a goat, I reckon. Subpar beer. But anyway, sorry, Black Hops on the Gold Coast. I can't go to the Gold Coast anymore. I'll give it a 1.
Okay. I have really enjoyed this. Like Billy was saying, it's very sippable. Like I keep going back. It's got really good. I feel like this has got sessionability, which is a fun term. Josh from Buttons Brewery told us about. So I think this is the sort of beer I think I could kick back and have a few of. So I think I'd go as far as giving this one a 5 out of 6. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. Do you want to wrap us up, Bill? Or?
Think about more goat stuff.
Thinking. Maybe I
Do you
missed a
have one-
goat fact.
Have you
Do you
seen?
have one last goat fact?
I actually do. All right, to see you guys off. So, you know those fainting goats?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you know they actually do not faint? Do you know what actually happens to them? Have a guess.
Isn't it like defense sort of thing?
They
go,
die.
They go like Steve.
They go stiff.
Stiff.
They go real stiff. But they actually don't pass out at all. They're conscious the whole time. It's their body reacting and their muscles completely lock up and they just fall over. So they don't faint or anything. So when they're called fainting goats, if you see a fainting goat, you'll be like, you're faking it.
So you actually called them all your muscles lock up and you fall over goats.
Yeah, that would have been so much better.
And you know what, Billy? I think that fact was the goat.
It really was. Love that abbreviation now. It's in my repertoire.
So thanks for watching. Make sure you watch the next video or listen to the next episode. I'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.